What's up, nerds? I'm Kendrick, your not-so-friendly neighborhood otaku, and welcome to my channel where I talk all things anime, manga, manhwa, and webcomics. If that's the type of thing you're into, then subscribe because I'll put one video out every Thursday to Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard and 2 to 3 shorts of anime commentary out from Monday to Wednesday, also at 1 p.m. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the fall 2023 anime lineup that I personally plan to watch. Now, in this video, I'm only going to talk about new series that are airing, so anime that are only getting either their first or second season. Mainly because those will be much easier for you to jump into if one of the shows I talk about piques your interest. Before we get into what I'm planning to check out though, I want to talk about one new anime series that you absolutely should not watch. And that new series is A Girl and Her Guard Dog. The series is about a pedophilic relationship. Period, end of sentence, full stop. Hisaku is the granddaughter of a yakuza boss and newly entering high school, so only around 14-15 years old. And the full-grown man who helped raise her became her dedicated guardian after her parents died when she was 5 and literally calls himself her mother, father, brother, and boyfriend is 26 years old. He is a pedophile. He is a predator. Do not give this series your views, money, or support. By engaging with this content, you are telling the creators, studios, funders that you are not only interested in seeing, but you also support seeing pedophilic relationships. Do not fucking watch this. Now that we've got that out of the way though, let's get into the lineup of new series that I do plan to check out. Up first, we have Spy Family, whose season 2 will start October 7th. I'm a huge fan of Spy Family and will continue to post my commentary for this series like I did for season 1. For those of you that don't know what Spy Family is about, a spy is assigned to get close to his target by creating a fake family, getting his daughter into the same school as his target's son, and developing a relationship with him that way. However, the girl he adopts is telepathic, the woman he marries is an assassin, and the dog that they take in can see briefly into the future. This is a series full of action and comedy, and despite it hinging on espionage and assassination attempts as two neighboring countries go head-to-head, it's very wholesome, and I highly recommend you check it out. Up next, we have Frieren Beyond Journey's End, which is a fantasy adventure series, and its first season will air on September 29th. After defeating the Demon King and disbanding the hero party, Frieren, who's a mage and an elf, experiences the passing of time differently than her comrades. So she ends up watching them pass away one by one while she's still in the prime of her life. Before the priest from the hero party dies though, he pretty much sticks Frieren with a young human apprentice named Fern. The pair embark on a journey revisiting places the hero party visited while Frieren confronts the regret of missing the opportunity to form deeper bonds with her now deceased comrades. Another series I'm super excited for is The Apothecary Diaries. Its first season will air on October 22nd. I'm a big fan of the manga and I highly recommend you give this series a chance because you're not going to be disappointed. I also plan to put out commentary for this series, so if that's something you're interested in, keep your eye out for that. The Apothecary Diaries is a drama mystery series that takes place in ancient China in the imperial court. Mao Mao was kidnapped and forced to work as a servant in the emperor's palace, but it's soon learned that she is a trained apothecary with a very pragmatic and curious mind. This leads to her becoming a poison tester for the food in the imperial court and a person people can go to solve any mysteries with her apothecary knowledge. Undead Unluck is another series I'm looking forward to watching, and its first season comes out on October 7th. This series follows Fuko, who brings extreme misfortune to anyone she physically comes into contact with. Her condition has inadvertently resulted in the death of her parents and others around her. When she contemplates ending her life, a man named Andy, who's immortal, approaches her as he wishes for death but nothing will kill him. This action comedy and supernatural series has Fuko trying to give Andy the best death possible, but beyond their personal interest in each other and each other's abilities, a mysterious organization has interest in the duo as well. Next, we have Dead Mount Deathplay, whose second core will air October 10th. I watched the first core of season 1, but thought it dropped off a bit in the middle compared to how strong the first and final episodes were. This is a fantasy action supernatural series that follows a necromancer who dies in battle and awakens as Polka, a teenage boy in modern-day Tokyo. While adapting to Polka's body, he's targeted by various groups that deal with the supernatural. After forming allies and starting to uncover the truth of who the original Polka and his families are, new dangers emerge that he and his allies need to take care of. Another series I'm interested in checking out this season is Ron Kominahashi's Forbidden Deductions, whose first season will start on October 2nd. This is a mystery series that follows Totemaru, a detective who wants to solve murders and help people. He seeks out the help of the reclusive Ron Kominahashi, who used to be a promising detective but for unknown reasons disappeared into obscurity. The pair dive headfirst into a serial murder case, and we learn that Ron withdrew from the detective world not of his own volition but because of an outside force that Totemaru Orochimaru may be able to correct. Up next, as a fan of the manga, I'm really looking forward to I'm in Love with the Villainess, which will begin its first season on October 3rd. This is an isekai series where Rei wakes up in the body of the protagonist of her favorite Otome game. However, her favorite character from the game is Claire, the main antagonist, and Rei is determined to romance Claire instead of the game's male lead. Obviously, hijinks ensue, and this is such a fun read, I only can imagine how fun it will be to watch. This Yuri fantasy and comedy series will definitely be worth the watch, and I recommend you check it out. Another series I'm interested in checking out is Shy, and its first season will begin on October 3rd. This is an action drama series that takes place at the start of the Third World War. There are individuals with superpowers around the globe who are tasked with keeping peace of the respective nations, trying to limit crime, and bring justice. However, our main character Teru, who's known as the heroine Shy, must work with her fellow heroes when a new mysterious threat emerges in Japan. And lastly, we have Bullbuster, whose first season starts on October 4th. This is an action series that follows Tessero, a young engineer who's transferred to a vermin extermination company called Hato Industries after developing a new robot called Bullbuster. His new company, though, is small and with limited funds is going up against mysterious creatures. While juggling the reality of a small budget and the ideals of extermination, the future of Hato Industries is in peril. There are so many new series coming out this fall, these are just the ones that I'm interested in. I'm reading the manga for about half of them, while the other half just sound like something I would enjoy. But no matter what genres you like, I'm sure you can find a new anime series to watch this fall. And if you don't find anything that piques your interest, you can always get caught up on One Piece. You probably need to. That is all for today though, and I will see you next time.